What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Luxago live stream. I literally clicked on mute, and then I guess it didn't unmute me, but we are back, my friends. Fomc day. Coming out here in about less than 17 minutes. 17 minutes. We'll talk about it. But good to see you guys here. Welcome back live. Instagram failed today. Don't know why. Either way, I'm not going to reset the streams. Live on TikTok, though. Live on YouTube. With those both streams, the bot is confused. I did the same thing I've been doing the past 2 days, and it's worked. Today it didn't work. I don't know why. But guys, man, did anybody follow that freaking short on oil? We are like, this already hit our first take profit. This oil short, man, overnight. I mean, we just went 100 short because why not? It hit the first take profit. I'm gonna see how FOMC drives this thing, but man, I mean, absolute monster of a drop from that initial setup here on the oscillator. Gotta freaking love that strategy, man. It's just absolutely been killing it. So great job if you took that alongside us as we discussed it all week. And you know, that's why we create that setup playlist and we watch and wait. But great job if you got in on that crude oil one, man. It's been absolutely massive. FOMC, though, like we said, in about 15 minutes. Earnings, like you already know, we had yesterday after hours. We had Amazon and AMD. Amazon's up today. AMD, I haven't fully checked. I know Starbucks had a bad quarter, so they ended up dropping pretty hard. Let's see, 17%. That's wild. So Starbucks, great growth stock, guys. This is coming into good value around in the low 70s. I would say it's not bad of a pickup. I would probably do a little bit more research on deciding when it might be an actual good pickup. But again, these are all long-term type of situations. In my opinion, when you get those earnings drops, you always consider long-term potential entries. AMD today, is it down? Gonna cooperate. Yeah, AMD down 9%. I didn't fully see the earnings yesterday. And then I know Amazon was up earlier. It's back down. So it did gap up, and it's back down with the rest of the market. It's quite interesting because like ES is flat, and this is typical FOMC day, right? The U.S. markets are kind of flat until FOMC starts, which is in 15 minutes. So we'll be on top of that. But let's paper trade the FOMC for fun. Goodness gracious. I mean, this crude, though, happened to line up beautifully with our normal strategy. So great job if you ended up being a part of that. I mean, freaking stoked. Absolute monster of a move. So we'll go over that here soon. Man, hitting TP in one day is pretty crazy. But we'll go over that even more later. But today's news is going to be interesting because Bitcoin, like we said on the stream, it broke our 60K level. But what have we been saying all week? We've been talking about the lower time frame structure has been bearish and the daily time frame structure has been bearish. Are we going to think anything besides the downside when structure is bearish on those higher time frames? Absolutely not. Overall, on these dips too, this is called opportunity, right? Long-term opportunity. We've been watching it. We buy at key levels. Yet again, Solana drives through that 120 price, gets bought back off of it again today. You gotta freaking love that, up $6 from the 120 price that we've been keeping a close eye on. So we'll see how it plays out through FOMC as well. But nonetheless, guys, not a bad time to start, preparing yourself for decent positions that you could get on Bitcoin and such for better runs to come. So, man, it's quite nice. I picked up some Sol. I bought some at 119. Doberman, hell yeah, let's go. JP always makes us nervous, right? JP always makes us nervous. Guys, right here. Dominion, look at TikTok chat. Gold, please. There's in the chat for everybody on the TikTok chat. Okay, I know you guys haven't been here very often. We always go over gold. We will touch on gold. Just bear with me as we go apart with the stream. But for now, for some reason, I'm assuming the bot, I'm going to ping it now, and the other chat is in the other chat. And maybe it's broken today. Please be broken today. Please be broken today. Do not be in the other chat. Do not be in the other chat. Maybe it's just broken. It's in the other chat. Of course it's in the other chat. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna unlist that stream, and today's not the giveaway day, so it's all right. That's okay. We're gonna unlist the other stream for now, and do our Bitcoin predictions and get us going. I need to set a timer for that 2 hours. Somebody keep me on cue for the 2 hour mark. Oh jeez. Somebody keep me in line for the 2 hour mark so we make sure we get those Bitcoin predictions in today. Today's gonna be a little crazy. We're gonna be taking predictions right before freaking FOMC. That's nuts. That's nuts. 1 second. I gotta get the chat back up. That's my bad. I freaking messed that up. Okay. Chat's back up. But, man, what's gonna happen? BK will keep us updated, right, BK? BK, you'll keep us updated on FOMC because we're just gonna look at charts. Yesterday ended up being more, by the way. Yes, I added those to y'all's accounts. I had the 100 points. It was actually more. It had a pop to 60,200 yesterday, right at that 2 hour mark. It ended up being more. Yep. That's crazy. I told you guys we were going to lock in. I was going to dial it down to the very freaking number. All right. Wait a second. Oh, I already unlisted it. Ended up being more. Okay, here we go. Besides that, let's go ahead and get the Bitcoin predictions in. Sorry, I want to make sure I was on track. All right, Bitcoin predictions for today. Right now, the price we're going to go with is, that works for me. I just saw it. I'm going to go with the price I just saw. Now, this is going to be affected by FOMC, so this might be your FOMC guess right here. All right, so the price you're going with is 57,250. If you think it's going to be more or less than that price by the end of the stream, make sure you throw it in the chat. Exclamation BTC more or less. Now, If you're on the FOMC starts in 10 minutes. If you're on the TikTok stream, that doesn't count. You can't really plug in your predictions there. You have to jump over to the YouTube stream. Make sure you're in the YouTube stream. You're going to add in those predictions. Make sure you are in also the horizontal format. If you're in the vertical format of the stream, you're not in the proper stream to put in your Bitcoin prediction. Now, if you're correct at the end of the stream, you get 100 points added to your profile. What do the points mean? Well, by the end of the week, if you're one of our top 10 viewers, aka you have the top 10 most points of that week, you do get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. And that is why you tune in every day. Get your Bitcoin predictions in early, because we only keep them live here for the next like 5-10 minutes. But tune in at least at the beginning of the stream. Now, if you are here early, guess what? Now you get to lock in as well your suggestions. So Pepe Wheel is here. He's ready to go. I changed the res on him to 720. Are you gonna cooperate today? I changed the res on him, so hopefully it's, hopefully he didn't glitch out like he did before. We'll see if that works. New pen. Got a pink one today. Well, this is Pepe Pink is what I'm calling it. But we're just going to call it Bitcoin Red right now because it's a bearish day. So hopefully this pen works better. You can see it really easily. So we'll start with this. I got some other colors we'll play with in the future. But for now, we're going to go the closest to red that we got. If you guys want anything specifically analyzed today, throw it in the chat right now. I'll throw it on the Pepe wheel. He will pick. And we got FOMC here. Again, 9 minutes. We're going to do a big FOMC countdown. Okay, here we go. All right, what do you guys want? Throw it in the chat. We'll throw it on the board. Do not say gold. Do not say AMD. Okay, you can say AMD. That's fine. I want to go over AMD. That's fine. AMD. Do not say gold. Do not say... Yeah, what? Okay, now this is going to look weird for you. Do not say Bitcoin. Do not say Ethereum. Do not say... What else? What else should you not say? That works, actually. I need to get, like, what, brightness down? Give me that. Oh yeah, give me that contrast. Give me some. Get this a little bit darker here. There we go. Boom, perfect. All right, AMD first up. ETH. Look at him saying ETH already. Come on, man. Filecoin FIL. Oh yeah, this pen way better. Ondo, goodness gracious. XAU, gold, ETH, and Bitcoin. Thank you, Doberman guy. I appreciate it. My boys love messing with me. Linky. Yeah, this pen's way better. Link on the board. Let's get it. Doge Ball. Okay. Errors for Dame on that one. Or no, that was Tom. Still, though, Dame would say the same thing. Avalanche, we talked about yesterday. Let's get something new on the board. Atom, we haven't looked at. Y'all want anything specific, please throw it in the chat, throw it on the board. Make sure you get those Bitcoin predictions as well in. We went over Render yesterday, hit our $7 price target, which we really like. H-bar, I don't think we went over H-bar yesterday. We got Atom on the board, Victor, come on. I don't think we went over H-bar yesterday. Come on, Victor. We already got Atom on the board, brother. And Link, or you're the one that said Link, so. INJ. I see multiple people say INJ, so I guess we'll do it. We did go over it yesterday, but we can look at it again. INJ on the board. What else we got? BCH. We haven't looked at BCH in a while. TRB from Dame. All right. Haven't looked at that in a while. BCH. TRB. Any stocks, guys? Any stocks? Litecoin. STX. We haven't looked at stacks. I like stacks. STX, I like it. All right. Y'all know the deal for the very last one. The first time I see the same symbol from two different people, I will throw it up on the board. He's saying Tesla on the TikTok stream. Tesla, man, was... I always put USD. Tesla was awesome. We were talking about Tesla off 160. Beautiful bounce. Quench, fetch, quant. Fetch. Man, we haven't done fetch. We're going to do fetch. We haven't done fetch in a while. I love fetch. All right. That is the last one. If we have extra time, we'll go over more. Of course, y'all know the drill. Let's get it. Let's get it, my friends. All right. So, besides that, let's see. Bitcoin predictions. How long they've been live for? I'll give you guys just a tiny bit longer. Okay. while I jump into the news. Obviously, so you guys got a little bit longer to get those Bitcoin predictions in. If you don't, you will not have a chance to get those points added to your profile. Make sure you get them in. All right, so yep, we got 5 minutes on the FOMC statement. Be ready for that, and the Fed interest rate decision. If for some craziness, which is probably not going to happen, there is a rate cut, man, the market will go ballistic. Just letting you know. They will go, but it's not going to happen. More than likely will not happen. They might raise rates. Who knows? Just kidding. All right. But really, who knows? Non-farm productivity tomorrow. Initial jobless claims. I mean, tomorrow, actually, which is nice. Thursday, weaker on the news, which is good. But then Friday comes back at you with a right hook. Hits you with the average hourly earnings and the non-farm payroll. You guys that love the NFP Fridays, there you go. It's coming out. Also the unemployment rate. So Friday coming back with the uppercut with the mega news again. Crazy news week. Crazy news week. But today, FOMC here in about 5. BK will keep us updated with that. And you know what? You know what, BK? Hey, BK, if I know you're in here. How about you, I know you have a tweet ready. We're going to check out the Twitter whenever you post it. I know you have a tweet ready. BK is one of our Twitter gurus. I know he's going to have a tweet ready for our Twitter. So that's why you should follow Twitter, because it keeps you updated on everything going on in every market, not just stocks, not just crypto, not just Forex, whatever you need to know in that given moment in time on top of analysis. Make sure you follow Twitter at LuxAlgo. It's that easy. Hit that 40K followers today. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. All right, but again, yeah, great info on there to keep you guys in line with everything going. I'm going to go ahead and close the Bitcoin predictions. If you didn't get them in, I'm sorry. I know he's got one. I know he's got one ready to go for the Twitter. We'll check the Twitter out when it's time, when the FOMC hits. All right, let's get the charting. We'll watch this live too. We'll watch it live too. All right, y'all know the drill. Pepe Wheel on the board. We're going over AMD, Filecoin, Link, Atom, HBAR, INJ, BCH, TRB, STX, and FET today. That's what y'all suggested. But if you're new here, well, the first thing we go over is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. We go over the ES. We go over the NASDAQ. We go over, we're going to go over crude oil today because we're in a trade on that. We go over the Euro. I think I touched everything. That's pretty much everything we go over. Those are all the majors we always go over. So don't come in this chat ever again and be like, yo, can you, oh, gold. I didn't put that down. And gold too. Don't come in this chat and be like, can you analyze gold? Because we literally go over gold every single day. Okay, my friends? Awesome. Right at the beginning of the stream. You're here at the right time for our gold analysis. First off, let me get those beats back up. Let me get those copyright beats back up. One sec. I bet. Which I don't really know why it's copyright. I guess it's still copyright if it's like remixed, right? That's still copyright. What do I know? We also do 1 second live trades with 100 Bitcoin levers at 100x. Maybe we should do more than that. We should do like 300. What's your expectation for gold? Well, if you stick around here in just a little bit, we will go over gold, my friend. I promise. I promise you. All right. We're going to do Bitcoin analysis while we wait on this 2-minute moves, right? These 2-minute moves here. Now, I know all the crybabies out there are like, oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping. Bitcoin, I'm so done with Bitcoin. It's at 57,000. Okay, not too long ago, we got so excited about 60K. We got so excited about 50K. So it's like, it's just chill it. Cool it down. Hit a weekly chart. Honestly, hit a monthly chart. Hit a monthly chart and then come back to me. You see the monthly chart here? Look at this monthly candle. 43% monthly candle. You're telling me you're freaking out because over 2 months it drops 19%? I mean, go trade gold or something, dude. Like, what are you doing? We had a freaking 43% month, okay? I don't want to hear it, all right? First off, we are still above and at those previous all-time highs, so I'm not really going to be stressing about this. It's over. I placed all the Bitcoin on Doge and played leverage. I am so done with Bitcoin. There's the chat for Dame. 55K, please. So, what could be the FOMC announcement, bullish or bearish? Well, you are asking the same question we are all asking, my friends. You're asking the same exact question. All right, but Bitcoin, it's like, oh my goodness, this thing broke 60K. We're finished. We're dead. We're all dead now. Now, first off, let's just talk about the pivotal weekly point that we had before into this. We haven't even touched a 50% retracement from the last consolidated period from that significant higher low. Okay? Okay. Now, besides that, really quickly, let me go back public on the other stream. Sorry. Besides that, you know, going back like we said, it took so much time. It took, what, 5 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to drop 20%, like we said. It took us literally 1 week to run 20%. It took us 2 weeks to even run 27%. Or sorry, that's the opposite. That's the opposite. My bad. Here you go. Bam. 38%. Right? You know, Meta's ripping. Hold on. I need to check Meta here. I had a long trade on Meta from yesterday. All right. Going into FOMC, right? It's literally hitting right now. All right, let's just go take a quick glance at low time frames here. Take an ES reaction first. Now, y'all know the drill. Watch in a second. It's going to flip back down here. You don't already know. I'm going to pull up. Let's do Bitcoin, though. Let's watch it on Bitcoin. It's going to be the same. Maybe not. It's not reacted as much as the ES does, of course. But here's your FOMC candle. Now, probably in the next 5 minutes, you'll get a retest down back here. FOMC back in play. Money flow profile. Look at that buying there. Now, here's the flip-flop. I know some people that'll just wait until it makes a, you know, they have a calculated percentage of average FOMCs, and once it makes that, they'll just take a short and then drive it back down there really fast, and then that'll be it. It'll be done trading for the day. Let's watch the NASDAQ, too. That's not the NASDAQ. Chill. Why does it go to... That's annoying. Look at that wick. There you go. Boom. Cashed in. BK, let me know when you post a tweet, okay? Let me know. We'll look at it. You might have to ping me a few times. FOMC live now. It is officially time. But let's go back to Bitcoin while we watch it. I'm going to go ahead and set an alert actually on Bitcoin for like this one. 58 there. 58 break. There you go. So when we're looking at the higher time frames, we can know. All right. I did on the wrong time frame. Or I think I did on the wrong symbol there. I did. All right. All right, there we go. Let's go back. Daily. Now, again, we already discussed it. You know, we're not too stressed out about this. But, you know, if we were to get a full-on continuation to this downside, I really, really don't think it would break much lower than, let's just be honest, 50K if it was to actually go that low. But even here, you have a massive amount of buyers and massive amount of volume that was sitting in that 52 level. That's such a pretty decent retracement. Going back, looking at the previous halvings, we've discussed how I think it was the 2016 halving. Directly after that, it dropped about 30% from its high that it set. 30% here. Guess where that puts us? Right at that 51. So until it had that rebound and had that continuation. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, after today, I want to see where the direction it picks here on FOMC and the updates. Oh, you already posted, dude. Freaking BK on top of it. That's why you follow. Look at this. It just, you know, leaves rates unchanged. We literally just posted this, and the FOMC was less than 3 minutes ago. And then he's gonna start speaking. That's when it really starts getting crazy, my friends. In about 27 minutes, we're gonna see some cool volatility. All right, unchanged though on the race. Cool, that works. That's fine. Just stay where it's at. Don't go in the wrong direction. That's all we could say. So long as it's not in the wrong direction. All right. But let me unpin this. Sorry, before I miss it. Yo, Jacob. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna read your message here in a sec. Love you, man. Hope you're good. Hope you're good and family's good. Rumble Rod, dude. I appreciate you being back here, man. Welcome back. And yeah, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate the shout out. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Bitcoin already crossing back up, man. It's over. Bitcoin's bouncing here. This is the bottom. I'm just kidding. All right, it could be. Who knows? All right, now we have extended over the 60K. If for some reason today we can make a miracle of a buyback over 60 after Jerome speaks, man, oh man, are we going to have a time. And we'll see here in about 30 minutes. We will be live when he's speaking. So we'll see how the reaction comes back. But already from that low, this thing has regained 2%. So got to love that. So again, that 60K mark coming from that weekly level here. And what do we discuss as well? We have, now we can mark those other weekly levels that we like a lot, which is this open close high, which is this open close high, which is this open close high on the weekly. Those are our favorite levels. Here's your zone. I'm going to now draw a little box right here from the high one to the bottom one. Okay. I'm going to draw this and we're going to pull this over like this. Boom. There we go. There's our range. Get out of here. I'm going to keep that range there. I'm going to save this. Now we're going to go to that daily time frame. And there you go, partner. Let's see if we can get or stay within this. Get out of it to the upside or stay within it. If not, remember what we said, we're okay with the 52 down there if it were to get there. But we take it day by day, my friends. There's no reason to sit here and predict that it's going to do something crazy until we actually start to see it happen, right? We talked about daily structure was bearish. We talked about 4-hour structure was bearish, right? Special team, special players. Now, in that case, that 57 break could be interesting if we get it. Now, it will come with Jerome talking here in a minute. Besides that, 53K down there would be the top of that high volume block there on the volume side, and we'll see if it kind of plays off. But you have some nice consolidation happening between that 52 and 51 part. Now, looking at the oscillator, though, look at how we're... Where's my drawing tool? Where's my drawing tool? Where is it? Where'd you go, brother? What the heck? There it is. Boom. Now, notice on the oscillator, it's already kind of extended to that downside. So, if it fully extends here, maybe it would fully take out or come down at 52. But even then, I think one more bearish day, it's going to put this back to extended here on the daily. And if it creates a higher low, that'd be the first indication of a potential reversal type setup, because you're going to be getting that divergence kind of play here with the new low and a higher low here on the oscillator. So there's a lot to look out for. Again, we're still not in full pursuit to break somewhere crazy like 50, 52 until we see that come into play. We're at 58 still, so we'll keep an eye on it going into the end of today. Now, going to over that weekly, like we already discussed, my friends, I mean, if you need a little bit of a breather, go back to the weekly chart and go check it out, because that is overall going to keep you sane here for a little bit. And then also, just pull a fib from its recent pivotal point here. You can see here it hasn't even fully touched a 50% retracement. That also lines up within a very nice, strong, bullish imbalance that is just now testing, okay? That's what it's like. I'm not going to be worried about this until it takes out, for one, that whole imbalance, which would mean it would go touch 53, 52K. If it actually makes that full push to the downside, we'll then discuss, what could come. But for now, 60K mark, it got broken. We're chilling right below it around 58K so far. We got Jerome talking here in, 20 minutes. And, we'll go from there, see how today closes out. Today, if we wanted to be, mega bullish, obviously closing over 60K would be insane. But I don't know if that'd fully happen. Be a 2K jump. That'd be kind of crazy. Besides that, though, Bitcoin breaking down. We talked about it over and over. We said we were bearish on the 4-hour and daily. You follow the trend. You don't go opposite the trend until it shifts itself. So can't really say anything other than that. We talked about it and we locked it in. Bought out for lunch. Bot jumped back over. I went public again on the other stream. So bot's back over. I don't know why it's broken. Now, this is interesting. Look at Ethereum popping back up. This thing's way back up. This is only down 1.6%. Bitcoin, man, I like that. Bitcoin is down 4%, and Ethereum's only down 1.5%. That's pretty crazy. So seeing that, honestly, is a good sign so far. I would see and want on the daily to close over this open close low here from, let's see, what is that? Thursday the 18th. So if we close up over that 29.83, that could be quite insane of a buyback. Even if we close like green today, that would be insane on Ethereum. So we talked about the consolidation, see how 3K would hold. But again, we also discuss bear side. We also discussed we're in bearish price action. We said yesterday, you know, we rejected beautifully off of that 32.79 coming from that previous higher low that was formed, but lower low in this current trend that I was in. It also rejected a bearish imbalance there on the daily. You really can't get better than that. Even diving into that 4 hour there, the structure shifted. Goodness gracious. Structure shifted back to the downside after it retested that, you know, 3279 level on that daily. Structure shifted back down, and we've then just followed accordingly. So this little buyback right now is quite insane already here on Ethereum. So we'll see if we can get back up, maybe go green on the day when Jerome starts talking. That's all going to depend here in just a little bit. But again, bear structure was always in play, my friends. That was always the odds. The odds were stacked to the downside, regardless of what was going on, regardless of key levels, right? We were always, always, always in favor of the downside. We're not going to think anywhere else until we are in favor of that upside or we break into bullish structure. So it's as easy as that. It's black and white, right? We've been talking about the downside all week, and we're getting it, right? We're just following what's been seen. Let's jump over to gold, though. Today, obviously, ETH, I would want to see back over, you know, this. I would just want to see green today. It opened at 3,000, so back over 3K would be insane. So let's see if we can get back over 3K and go from there. All right. What's the right column on the money flow profile? That's just the actual. That's the actual volume. Yo, Pro Trader, come back on Friday. We have discounts on Friday sometimes. It just depends. It just depends, my friend. Come back on Fridays, though. Speaking of Fridays, my friends, we do a $300 giveaway every single Friday. So long as we hit 120 likes across both YouTube streams, Monday through Thursday. Now, we're not going to be doing a stream tomorrow. We'd be back on Friday. We're probably going to be back earlier on Friday, by the way, and I'm going to give you that time here at the end of the stream. We could probably do an earlier stream on Friday. It's not going to be super early. It's going to be like an hour or two earlier. Now, that being said, though, right now we're sitting at 62 likes. If we want to do that $300 giveaway on Friday, we need to hit 120 likes today. Make sure you smash that like button before you leave. If you're just now joining, smash the like button. If you're on the TikTok stream, make sure you jump over to the YouTube stream. That's where most of everything gets done. That's where we do, you know, our top 10 viewer giveaway. That's where we do our weekly Friday giveaways, always on the YouTube live stream. Make sure you tune into that. But if you do want to lock in 5 extra entries to every $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure you join the HODL Gang. It's literally $1 if you're a YouTube premium member. You actually can join for free as well. If I could make it free, I would. That's why it's literally $1. It's the lowest I could ever make it, sadly. Do I own a Lamborghini? Absolutely no. I have 2 daughters and a family. I'm not going to own a Lamborghini. I don't think I need to own a Lamborghini, honestly. And I don't even like Lamborghinis. If I get a car, my car would be like an Aston Martin. I used to have an F-Type, and then I sold that for a 3-row Lexus. So let's go. Either way, we need to hit 120 likes, and yeah, go ahead and smash that like button. I'll see you on Friday if we hit it for the $300 giveaway. Appreciate you. Sell the kids and buy a Ferrari. Yo, who is this kid? Goodness gracious. Sell the kids and buy a Ferrari. What? Okay. There's the chat for that guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're too late to enter, Brad. Sorry. Bro would disconnect his hip bone in a Lambo. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I probably would, actually. Y'all are insane. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's go to gold. Gold is up. All right, gold with a bounce back. Holla at me. All right. First off, we finally blocked off on the, let's take this off. Signals and overlays. First off, we blocked off finally here. We had a very thin Neo cloud we've blocked off. So if we actually get it, yeah, this does look dialed. If we get a bearish rejection below this Neo cloud or on top of it, like a shelf like this, watch for a confirmation below that 50 level on the oscillator. More than likely, it's going to drive it lower. This is in a bearish trend, guys. When it's in a bearish trend, we do not call bottoms. We do not try to buy bottoms, okay? We only sell bottoms, okay? You hear what I'm saying here? We only look for shorts when we're in a bearish trend. Now, What do we see on the structure front? We have a change character formed here with an imbalance. That's really nice to see. We have a very clean change character. What that means is that it literally blew through that previous wick there. It blew right through it. So that left over a nice imbalance, which is nice. So seeing that means bears are fully in control of this current move to the downside. Now, so long as gold holds over where that change character happens of 2,300, I would just give it, or sorry, I keep forgetting this move's so slow. If it holds under 2,320, gold is the worst. I do like gold, but I mean, it just moves so slowly. But that being said, 2,320, okay? If it holds under 2,320, that structure is going to be still in play. As you can see as well, that lines up beautifully. If I were to pull up both of these, the structure lines up beautifully with that Neo cloud. So this is in a trending state, which is really nice to see. I do like that. Overall, to even be better, if it were to reject here, it would be 10 times better if we were to create that bearish trading point off this level, because that would have respected that previous low as well. But it trading below a Neo cloud, right? That's what we like to see for a bullish, or for a actual trending state, right? When this thing trades above a Neo, right, respects above it, we want to see on the bear side it do something similar that it did to the upside, where it treats it as a shelf, right? It treats the Neo cloud as a shelf, okay? It did it here too, even with a little bit of consolidation. Still treated it as a shelf, continued. Look what happened once it didn't treat it as a shelf. It broke through it, started trading through it, right? Started trading and not trading as a shelf anymore, and then eventually broke through. So, traded through again. Thin, very thin Neo cloud. Look at what it was on the upside. It was a very thick Neo cloud, right? Because we like getting right through it. Now we're finally extending in the right direction here on gold. So if it treats it as a shelf, we know we have a lot better odds that this trend does continue, and we're already picking up on the trend strike. We're at 69% right now. Man said, nice lagging indicator. All right, brother. Goodness gracious. Y'all are funny. All right, so one more time, treating that as a shelf. I mean, even, let's just say there are features that are lagging. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? We're literally beautifully treating these as a perfect trend to the upside. Every indicator has some lag to it. But in this case as well, though, these signals do not pop up until that candle is closed, all right? So when the candle's closed, that signal pops up. It's not going to show you that signal until it actually confirms. So if you're looking for actual key confirmation, that's why you use indicators. They keep you in line. They keep you on a strategy. That's the biggest part about them. We've discussed that already. Why the F do you analyze on a candle chart based on time? This guy's just spilling nonsense. What'd you say? Can you read my question before? What are you saying, Ms. Jacob? Question. Marking at a month high low and the weekly high low. Am I supposed to mark the wicks or just about it? We always mark, I personally always mark the open close levels. So when I'm talking about like a weekly, an open close period, right, is like right here, not the wick highs. So it's right off that 2391. Like when these open, you know, that's what an open close is, right? Open close right there. You got to open, you got a closure of that. You got to open of the next candle right there. Those are the key levels that I always mark off on a weekly. It's not hate, bro. I just try to understand. Okay, I'm confused now. This guy's all over the map. All right, let's keep going. Either way, though, gold here on the weekly, by the way. Gold on the weekly still, which is interesting. Like we discussed already, it's still trading. Let me optimize it to 14. It's still trading above the Neo cloud. What we say when it goes and it treats it as a shelf, but we had purple candles, purple considered consolidation, possible trend reversal, comes down, finally get the 3 continuation signal. It's trading above it. When it's trading above it, that means that it is in a very strong trend in that direction. So the weekly overall is in a retracement, right? But it's still in a very nice uptrend. So if this thing comes down right now, my target for this thing to potentially bounce, if I was just considering the Neo cloud, would be 2265. So if it comes off of that, that's what I would like to look for a potential bounce. But obviously we dive into those lower time frames, you know, you could technically have a shorter downside trade due to the trend that it was currently in on this downside. So watching to see if that treats it as a shelf. But like I said, if it rejects this on the structural front, that previous low rejection would be ideal in my opinion. I want to see, you know, any type of rejection off of this and then a turning point on the oscillator to help send us lower. Right now, gold is still in a bearish structure. There's no reason to go against gold being a bearish structure. The only time you should try to buy dips is when you're investing, right? We've always talked about it. When you're investing over the long term, you only buy when you have those dips. It's the only time you do that. Yes. Clouded Spirit, yeah, it can be paired with any version, whether it's the, you know, the latest one or the old, if you like an old version or whatever, but it can always be paired, yeah. But yeah, so if you want to be bullish on gold though on the 4 hour, or just overall, the start needs to happen from the 2352 up there, right? It needs to happen from the 2352. If we just go into the screener as well, you know, we're a little back and forth here on the signals and overlays, but it's funny because the price action so far is still leading bullish on like a 4 hour and 1 hour, which is quite interesting to see because it's, you know, it's trading within the equilibrium, and it's above that equilibrium on the higher time frames, but under on the 1 hour. So seeing that overall rating sitting bullish is quite interesting. But again, if in this current state that we're in, with what we just discussed, it's focused on that proper structure so far, so long as it's trading below the chach or even gonna potentially reject this previous low that it's set here. So this was a pretty, you know, day one pattern, which is a bear flag that played off. You had an impulse to the downside at a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, breaks down, and now this is your first initial retest. So even if you were to take a, you know, let's take a fib from this as well here. Look at where that 50% lines up with. It lines up beautifully with this change character. So seeing that, you know, I would be probably, you know, if for some reason you would take a, like your odds to the downside are way better in this case. But again, for me, what I want to see is if it comes back and retests this, give me the turning point on the oscillator. That confirms that the trend is in play. Then you have also the signals and overlays here on gold that also 50% retracement lines up beautifully with the neoclouds. That's like you don't even need that you don't even need the Fibonacci there. So that lining up beautifully off 2317, 2320. If that happens, it actually goes up and retests that. I'd be looking for that bearish turning point on the oscillator. Then you could probably play it accordingly to go retest these lows. So absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Yo, Rumble Ron, you're gonna have to wait, man. You're gonna have to wait on your questions, okay? I can take your questions after I go over all the majors. All right, I'll take your questions after that. I don't really look at the chat until I'm done with those. This is the 4 hour. It's the 4 hour time frame that was asking me to optimize back on gold here. But in bear structure, guys, no reason to go against the trend. I'm just telling you, don't ever go against the trend. Always look at the higher time frames as well. Daily time frame right now also did break down in bear structure here, as you can see on the price action here, chach into a nice imbalance, and now going back and it broke that low. It is bouncing off a pretty nice spot, so we'll see, but structure broke on the oscillator as well. All right, let's jump into Solana. I forgot. Yo, Solana's back green, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go Solana back green. Freaking awesome. All right, so first off, we have this 120 level. Where does that come from, right? 120 level. I'm going to get rid of these. Sorry. Or it gets too confusing. 120 level, where does that come from? 120 comes from this pivotal point on the daily Solana, right? This is a huge pivotal point. It went up here, open, close level off, you know, 120, 121 pretty much. Open, close, high there on the daily. This thing had a massive pivotal point at that level. That's where the levels I would mark off. Now, this thing went up back to potentially retest. It didn't fully retest, but rejected right below it again before it had a very nice breakout of the 120 level. Then came back and retested it here on this bullish candle before it made that move to the 200 level. So massive level to consider here on the daily. As you can see today, comes down, wicks through it. It did it yesterday. It wicked right on it, wicked it again. Solana's closing bullish today. Now, again, these are things that I always say when these key levels come into play again, you just buy for the long term. They're always long-term levels. These are not levels you would want to trade off of because, again, the odds are not stacked in your favor for any type of trade unless for some reason you want to take a trade that's going to last a few years, right? Or it's going to even last like I don't know, a full year. So, you know, and you can then again create a stop that's way bigger than, you know, I mean, I'm not even gonna go there. It's not even worth trading it here. This is worth buying for an investment. I always buy at key levels on top of, you know, my overall investment strategy, which is buy weekly on these things, but at a lower amount. So in this case, though, Solana 120, beautiful bounce back. We're getting so far we're bullish on this. Let's see if we get a nice closure here to the upside, which would be huge. Let's dive into the 4 hour though. Wow, beautiful treatment. Now, I will say though, Solana's still in bear structure, right? It's still setting lower highs. It's still in this slope. So if I would want to actually be full on bullish, let's say for a 4 hour trade, right? An actual trade. I only buy to trade crypto. Goodness gracious. Come on, brother. Investing's like the overall easiest way to be profitable. Easiest way. That man called him daddy. Oh my gosh. All right. Goodness gracious. Airs in chat for Rumble. All right. That being said, let's keep going. Now. Goodness gracious. All right. So you're throwing me off, buddy. All right. The structure is still bearish, right? If we want to be bullish on Solana, first off, I want to break these levels. So I want to get over 145 again. 145 retest of 136 because that 136 is a very nice weekly level, very nice weekly pivotal level. So if we get over 136 here on the daily, which would be nice, but on the 4 hour, if we get over 136, I would start leaning a little bit more to potentially calling that 121 a bottom. But we have to see bullish structure regardless. So 4 hours going to have to start that structure. Let's break out of, you know, 140 first, see what it wants to do, and then create a nice higher low off 136 because that would also entail a pretty average inverse head and shoulders, which is a very, very good setup whenever it does occur. So we could see potentially that coming into play. So far, it looks like that is possible. It's a very nice volume candle. Obviously, we have Jerome talking in 4 minutes, so that's going to be an interesting thing to keep an eye on. It could delete this price, right? So we'll see how that happens here in a sec. Overall, though, bullish divergence did form, and this is gap divergence, meaning there is space between the lows here. Really good sign. Space between the lows. When you see the space like this, that's usually a good sign that this thing has potential. Come down to hit the 120, 121 again, like we marked on the daily, and it's bouncing back 129 now. Let's see if we can get over 130, but I'm not going to be bullish on this thing until it breaks 140 and then bounces off that. On the trading front, that's all coming down to trading. I buy Solana every week. It's one of those that I buy every week at a certain amount just for the long term. Been doing it on Bitcoin since 2017. It's played out very nicely. When you hit these lows is when your average price starts getting really, really nice. So we'll see here on Solana if it can break back through 140, and we'll go from there. Now, NASDAQ. What is that? Did Avalanche? In 5 minutes, everything is over. Did Avalanche break 29? Did it break? We already went over gold there, Lloyd. Make sure you go back to the other stream. Make sure you come on to the YouTube live stream to see our gold analysis. We already went over it. Goodness gracious. Here's in the chat for Lloyd. All right. Yes, and the NASDAQ broke down yesterday. Now, it is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. We have a what can be a inverse head and shoulders as well on an oscillator. So if this thing comes down here, creates a bullish turning point, which that doesn't mean today, right? That doesn't mean today. So we're gonna have to have we're gonna have to have at least 2 more days of this price holding. So price holds tomorrow, holds the next day, maybe gives a little move up to the upside. You will get that bullish turning point eventually, and that is possible. I've seen inverse head and shoulders happen on the oscillator before. So if that does happen, it's probably going to take about 3 days to actually fully play out. If, you know, today goes well. 2 minutes goes well. So we'll see that, you know, overall reaction. Where's Meta now? I'll be pissed. Hell yeah, let's go. Meta's freaking ripping. Let's get it. But, sorry. In this case, 17 right now is trying to delete that gap down it had overnight. I do want to check something. One sec. It did delete that overnight gap down, which is good. Yo, Meta's ripping, dude. Insane. Unreal. All right. Now, NASDAQ, though, that's what you would want to see. You want to see a potential inverse head and shoulders setup here on the oscillator coming into potentially the next few days if everything goes well right now with Jerome speaking. So we'll see what happens. That could easily revert the market with this FOMC update. So we'll see what ends up being. We got Crypto Kid ripping it, dude. 50x leverage Solana at 119. He bought 119, sold 124, bought again at 121.50, still holding. Dude. Applause for you, Crypto Kid. Great job. Hopefully our analysis helped you with that trade a little bit. And that patience. So looking like that, guys, with the inverse head and shoulders would be really nice on the NASDAQ. Not much to speak on because we have FOMC here in a minute. Now, that being said, with FOMC going on right now, with Jerome actually hitting the mic, you know, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever the heck he says, and the market goes bonkers. Let's jump over to the freaking trade of the day. Look at this, guys. These guys are spamming gold in the... That's crazy. In the TikTok chat. Oh, my gosh. You're cracking me up. All right, here we go. Want to do this live on stream, actually. So, guys, yesterday, the trade set up. We talked about if that daily closes, we're going to be taking the short. The short trade on gold ended up setting up, and overnight just so happens to freaking hit that price target we discussed around 80 and 79, which is insane. So, like I said, that 79, I did want to take some off, so I'm going to go ahead and literally here, I'm going to set, hold on, I'm going to hit a trade. Create order. We're going to buy back at 7.9, or it's already here. I'm going to literally buy back market now. I'm going to buy back 50 right now. So we're going to lock in half of this. So there you go. If you're a part of that trade, great job. Locked in half. I mean, that's insane. And unreal push to the downside after that. So half locked in. That was TP1. Honestly, TP2 now, I'm going to take it and put it right here at 70, probably middle of that order block. But let's look at the weekly, right? Let's keep an eye on this weekly time frame. Crude oil is a little weird because it does go a little crazy on the weekly. I'm going to probably move it up a bit to like 775. Let's go to the daily again. Honestly, I'd probably take off the rest here. I don't know. I think we just hold some. I'm not even going to do 50. Let's just see where this thing wants to go. Hold on. The oscillator hasn't fully extended either. Let's just go 25 of these. And let's target this recent higher low. Actually, yeah. Let's just target that midway point, 77.50. Let's see. Or yeah, hold on. 77.50. Limit buyback 77.50. 25. All right, so that'll be our next TP there. Happens to be right at that higher low. It's also the open close daily there. You can see price as well as had fine trading through it, but that'll be the next TP. And then honestly, at this point, you can just move your stop back to right at break even. It's insane. Powell is live. We'll be listening to him, and okay. So I don't know if anybody was a part of that as well, but great job if you were. Jerome is live right now. But this is why, you know, we lock in those setups and we wait, because when we get A+ setups, I mean, we're ready to go, right? So I did want to see here if any of the other ones had the potential setups. Near, remember, we have a potential bullish reaction on Near. We would need this thing to close bullish today for Near. TRX. Ooh. Yo, this would be happening so high though. TRX potential play as well, like we said. I think the NASDAQ was the 4-hour, wasn't it? NASDAQ was the 4-hour and it didn't play. Maybe it did. Let's see. Yeah, no, it didn't. Because it extended there. We wanted the turning point up there. I'm taking NASDAQ off our setups. BNB bouncing back as well. That was a daily setup, right? Potentially, if it bounces back, I'll keep that in mind. But Near overall is the best looking one. But crude oil was insane. That, like, overall, just one day, this thing drops $3. That's nuts. That is nutty. So great job on that if you were a part of it. We literally discuss it over and over. All right, dude. I did have. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and. Bitcoin crossing up. Let's go, guys. Let me go ahead and block you. Whoever is spamming gold in the TikTok chat. Sorry, I just blocked you. Guy's literally spamming gold. We just went over gold, brother. So, sorry. Go back on the YouTube stream. All right. Bitcoin, though. I don't even want to look at minutes going nuts. I can't look at it. All right. Bitcoin, man. Let's go, dude. Holy cow. Yeah, we're getting, you gotta love it when Jerome's speaking. Great volatility. See if you can hit that 59. Get back over 60K today. I'll go nuts. I'll literally go nuts. We get back over 60K today. All right. What other majors do we not go over? NASDAQ and everything's going to be determined after today. There's not really much to talk about on the NASDAQ. Or the ES. Gilly crude oil busted through that level. Insane. Gold bouncing back as well. Yeah, this thing's approaching that area already. That's crazy. It's already approaching that one spot there. Let's see if it rejects it. Never hit. That's the future of money, I've been told. Goodness gracious. All right, guys. While this is going on, let's go ahead and just jump over where we at right now. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. Let's keep an eye on what Bitcoin is doing for the next 3 minutes. We're going to jump into y'all's suggestions. Today's suggestions are AMD, their Filecoin, their Link, Atom, HBAR, INJ, BCH, TRB, STX, and FET. Those are all the ones we're going to be going over. Remember this zone we discussed here on Bitcoin is what we're currently watching. See if it wants to potentially hold in, right? So we'll see if we can get it going off this level and go from there. Overall, already lining up nicely, so we'll see, breaking this previous high. We've got a lot of inbounds to fill up here, though. Nice structure on the 1 minute. Some good 1 minute structure there. 4 hour, yeah. I'd probably be targeting 59 right now on this 4 hour. Quite extended there as well on the oscillator. We'll see if it bounces back here. Guys, all right. On Friday, we're going to be doing a $300 giveaway, so make sure you smash that like button, okay? We're at 87 right now. We need 120 likes today if you want to do that $300 giveaway on Friday. But let's go ahead and dive into y'all suggestions and get it going, all right? So if you're new here, if you come in at the beginning of the stream, well, you have a chance to add in your first off, you do have a chance to add in your Bitcoin predictions. So far, it looks like more is going to be the winner today. We'll see. But also, you get a chance to give us a suggestion, and the Pepe wheel gets filled by y'all's suggestions, and then we go over what's on the board. So first up, let's see what you guys picked. Ooh, STX, I think. Yeah, STX. All right. Stacks is up first. So let's get it with Stacks. Switch on volume indicator. All right, let's go. I will put on the volume whenever we need to. All right, start with the weekly on STX. Now, STX here. I know we have discussed this before. We have a very nice zone right here, right? We have this open close weekly level lining up right there. And then we have this wick high that we can grab to, right? So that's kind of the zone I would want to see some type of structure be obeyed, right? On STX here. So Stacks, if it were to, without volume, how can you trade? You just trade high volume assets? I don't know. What do you mean? You don't have to have volume to trade, brother. You can tell by the candles. The candles read all the volume, right? Does this candle have volume or does this candle have volume? Which candle here? Which has more volume? Okay, one or two, guys. Throw it in the chat. Which candle has more volume? This one or that one? Do these candles have more volume, or do these candles have more volume? One or two? Two is this one. One is this one. What you got? What's your guess? You guys asking without volume, how can you trade? Frank, come on, Frank. I know you're joking. Let's look at it now. Like almost 3 times the difference. You can just view it on price action. So I mean, it's not anything you have to have up. It just crowds your chart, in my opinion. But people, you can use volume. For volume, I would recommend using probably on things like STX and stuff, because overall you got to watch for the interest. But in this case, 2, it was correct. Yes, you're right. Good job, guys. In this case, for stacks, it's like we are in a current high volume state. So where we're at now, stacks there, that zone, to be watching for that structural move, right? Oscillator did break down there on the weekly, or not oscillator, the price action. Now, or sorry, the signals and overlays. Now, as we can see, we do have a nice bullish volume shelf sitting right here on 148, 150. That comes from the very nice trade-off we're having there. But what I really do like is the fact that we have a lot of volume that was traded right here around $2. So $2 would be that spot I'd be keeping an eye on. Like we said, the 180s is good. We have a complete zone to talk about here, because with that wick high and then the open close level on the weekly, that's what I'd be fully focused on right now, is this zone, see if we can hold within it, and then give me bullish structure on like another time frame like the daily. Now, coming off of this zone here, we did just get that change character. Price is trying to bounce back already. There is a potential higher low coming into play on the oscillator too, which is a good sign. Potentially give us some faith. Still up 3.4% in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, dude, insane. Guys, if you want gold analysis, please go to the main YouTube stream right now. Go back to the beginning of the stream. We already went over gold. We're not going to go over gold again. We're still bearish on gold until it breaks out. Now, here on STX, we took everybody's suggestions at the beginning of the stream as well. So make sure you tune in at the beginning of the stream to throw in y'all's suggestions. Now, 250 needs to be the start here on STX. We're still within a range as well up here. So even seeing that, pull this up. We have a somewhat of a range in this area. If I'm going to pull up the volume profile as well, on top of the money flow profile, fixed range. We look at the actual range here that we just entered. You can see here we're below that value range. So we need to get back into that value range. Show us some more volume. See if we can, possibly take out these levels yet again. But that high volume is lining up within that range there around this zone here. You can see here this peaked off around 258, 260, and also the 274 area. But either way, when this is still in bear structure, we're not going to consider the upside until bullish structure presents itself. So the slope is still in play. It's still bearish on STX. It is retesting this zone, though, which is good. So anywhere within this zone for a long-term type play would consider good value. So it's just not outside of that zone. So when it's entering that zone, it is worth considering good value in that case. I had just purchased the STX at $1. Dude, you're killing it then. Good job. This thing with a lower high in play, this thing's literally just ranging nicely. We just need to see potential divergence coming in here. You might get a nice play off $2, but $2 was that significant level besides this 180s. The 180s will be interesting, but it needs to get back over this low 225 and then 250. And then we could maybe start seeing, potential moves. But let's see here. Yeah, same with oscillator's been peaking at the lows. That's a good sign. Volume's coming in nicely now. I'd like to see it back over, obviously, that kind of high volume area here around like we said, the 250 is going to be interesting. Signals and overlays here on the 4-hour. Let me optimize it. Signals and overlays here on the 4-hour here. There we go. Trading well below this, right? So trading through the Neo, still trading below it here, right? Had 2 exit signals on the way down on top of 3 others, right? Hitting these lows. So in this case, with that Neo cloud trading below it, that means high trend volume to the downside. Again, we treat the opposing signals as potential exits, right? Now, in this case, still trading lower. So long as it's trading below the Neo, Happy, right? Chamberlain, yeah. I need to see a retest Neo get back up over. To be above the top of that Neo cloud, we need to get up over 250. So that 250 level is very significant. Let's see if it can rally back through that. And then back to the price action here. You can see the last structural point was up here at 250 as well. So it's just that 250 level is going to be a nice spot to keep a close eye on for sure here on STX. So keep it, really keep it, keep those levels marked off around 250, because if you can break through that, then you probably get some decent upside. We'll see. It's been in a nice 4-hour trend for a while, actually. That's quite interesting. The size of the candle does not dictate volume. Man, it's late. You're late to this conversation, brother. Yeah, but you can judge what the volume is without having a volume whatever. Volume up. Sorry. You can tell. You can just tell when volume's low versus high. FIL. Let's go to Phil. Filecoin up next, based on y'all's suggestion at the beginning of the stream. But you can tell the difference. Soul pumping looks like 59, 60K. Yeah, where are we now? 58. Dude, let's go. Also depends how long you've been like, way more volume than when it was trading through this range here. All right. We're still in a bear structure here on file as well, but let's go to that weekly. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Now, I'm going to take the money flow profile off on this because it kind of died off. Insane. All right, so file on the weekly here. Let's first off mark off some weekly significant levels like this pivotal point. And this pivotal point. And this pivotal point. Not very many lows that were that pivotal. Clear reactions off these levels. Now, again, this went back retest higher low. Tag the higher low. Coming off of that, though, that is also a high volume order block, 22% up there. So, in this case, though, if I'm going to be, bullish on Filecoin, I would want this thing to actually, wait a second. Is this, what charts indicators are best for novice traders? I mean, the best part about our indicators is any level trader can actually use them. It just comes down to what kind of strategy you're kind of looking for, because it's different for everybody. Now, yeah, breaking back through this here of $7 would be the move on file to be, somewhat bullish on it. You can see even here on the structure there, bear flag play out back to retest the low. You had lower highs on the oscillator. Everything was leaning bearish here as it broke through that $7 level. So I would want to first off get through that level first. Otherwise, it's probably going to head lower. Right now, it's trying not to. I would say the downside is kind of died out, though. I would say that. Let's do a fixed range profile here just because we can't technically see the volume very well on the other one. So we are inside that value range. Look at that. I drew that. I drew that $7 line there. It's top of that value range here at these lows. So if we're gonna trend, we really need to get out of these value ranges. So we need to get back over 7. That's what I would say on file. But when you're in high volume ranges like this, it's good value. So, long-term pickups, if you've done your own research, you like this token or coin or whatever the heck this is, then this, you're in a good value range, something I would consider if you wanted to pick some up. So, but again, I can't give financial advice. You know the drill. Come on, man. All right, let's go. What you got for us, Pepe? What's next, brother? What's next? Okay. He's scared of Jerome today. He's scared of Jerome. Well, let's try this again. All right. It almost missed. You're lucky, brother. You're lucky. Link. Let's get it. Consider going long on Bitcoin. Man, I buy Bitcoin every week. That's all I can say. I would not, if you're going to trade it. No, do not buy it if you're going to trade it and hold it for a few days, I would not buy it right now. I'd wait till bullish structure comes into play. But if you want to invest in it, then absolutely. But I can't give you financial advice, so you know the drill. All right, Link, oh Link. Just closed 60x long on. Have I taught you guys anything? Here's in the chat for Doberman. Man's over here leveraging 60 times, dude. You're freaking nuts, bro. What are you doing? y'all just don't care. The inner degen always takes over. Don't worry. I suffer similar things, but I at least play with small money if I ever do leverage. But even then, I can't, honestly. I can't seem to find. I recently found like the Apex protocol, but even that's like, it's like kind of dookie. I played around with it a bit, but it's the only one so far I know. It's like a wallet-based smart contract dealio where you can potentially trade leverage in the US, but it's not worth it. If you're going to trade leverage at all, it's not really worth it. All right. Okay. I have 125x on every trade on Bitcoin on Bing X. Leverage is just a tool, doesn't change how you do risk management. I know, man. So you got the right idea, though. Majority of people do not think in that mindset, RP. That's why I say just don't even go there. Most people, I say don't go there. If you know what you're doing, then by all means, use leverage. But again, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you could do proper risk management, I guess. But again, when you do, I mean, it doesn't matter. You might as well just use the capital to buy spot instead. It's just, you know, if you're going to 100x leverage, like, you might as well just buy the spot with the actual amount of money. It's the same risk. All right. Link, though. Link is at that high value level, right? Let's pull up the money flow profile. Link right in the middle of this high volume, right at 14. Now, these lows, right, we discussed it. These lows around $13 we liked a lot. Long-term pickups, I do like Link. I do. 13, I think, is great value on Link so far. If we go to this weekly time frame as well, we know this area was respected for a bull flag break on that weekly chart and absolutely destroyed that move. It was awesome. Great move to 22. We have a point here we discussed as well on the weekly. Trying to avoid that KYC. Oh my god. Well, there you go. There you go. That makes sense. Yes, TradingView did just come out with volume candles. Yeah, they've kind of been messing around with it, but they have the volume footprint now, which is pretty cool. Either way, though, 18 here was that significant level we were trying to hold before and break out, maybe go hit that 26. Ended up breaking down with the rest of the market, of course. I mean, healthy retracement nonetheless. Link, I do like Link. Look, so here's why I like Link. Look at the difference in these charts. This Link, even on this pullback, it didn't like overall come down, retest these high volume lows. Now, even if it were to retest these high volume lows, this is still way up from its initial price. So the growth of Link has actually been quite nice. It's been nice growth. So even if it would come down to $8, it so far has not even shown any interest in retesting the previous ICO levels. Now, when you go back and look at a lot of these like small cap or and 7 billion is pretty good cap, right? But even I would still consider it a small cap. A lot of these, let's say, lower price coins, you'll see them on these major dips fully retrace back to kind of the IPO price, right? Which is kind of, or ICO price, which is kind of annoying, especially when it's been around for a long time. Now, Link has been around for a decent long time, this from 2017. It's had nice growth, peaked up here, what it hit, over 50, and then came back, set off, and then made another run so far. So in this case right now, it's moving at a nice pace, which is a good sign for the long-term type setups. But I would say 13 is pretty good value. Good value spot to buy some. I wouldn't necessarily say that you need to, I would never say you need to just full port, these good value levels. Always have capital on hand to invest across the board, as well as being able to buy at better levels along the way. So when good value hits, you just can put in a little bit more and you go from there. All right, guys, right now, what are we at? We're at 80, I don't know what, 90. We're at 90 something likes. 97 likes right now. 97 likes across both streams. If you want to do the $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure you smash that like button. Very much appreciate it. And on Friday, we will be doing that $300 giveaway, so make sure you tune back in on Friday. You don't think it'll reject around 60K? What? You mean when it goes back to retest 60? Dude, it's already at 59. Holy crap. Yo, this thing fully recovers. I'll go nuts. Oh my gosh. I need to look at my meta position. Bear with me, please. All right, we got to end the stream early. I'm just kidding. Let's go. Lovely bounce backs. Probably, man, this thing, Bitcoin might recover the entire price today. That'd be insane. And its entire loss recovery. ETH should be. Look at ETH not green yet. That's so annoying. Bitcoin catches up 2%. ETH just doesn't even move. ETH was what, down 1.5%. So it kind of gained back 1.5. It gained back 1.25%, while Bitcoin gained back a full 2-3%. So funny. So funny, ETH. Come on, brother. Overall, link off that 13. I do like. We'll take link off the board. Yeah, this is nuts. Great bounce back, though. Look at this. Look at this full recovery from yesterday's loss on Solana. Oh man, I love it. Freaking love it. Let's go. Can we let me see that. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, let's keep going. Sorry, guys. We go back to now. You see why I couldn't miss that 60x quick scalp. Yeah, but you never know. Fomc, you could drive these prices in different directions, man. Gotta freaking love it when it's in the right direction. Gotta love it. Unreal. Let's freaking go. Man, 5 minute there. Ripping. Lovely bounce back on. Let's try to close green today. Open price was 6,600. If we can get closed green today, maybe tomorrow we can go back retest 64. Let's just delete this entire weekly loss so far. That'd be insane. Imagine. Just imagine. Doing great, 50% thanks to you and TradingView. Awesome. I appreciate that, man. All right, next up, let's go. What's on the board? What's on the board? These are y'all's suggestions from the beginning of the stream. Next up is AMD. Let's go. AMD, the only stock we have on there today. Now, I didn't have a chance to look at their earnings. They missed on revenue, it looked like. Well, first off, reported 6.2, estimated 6.2, good sign. Reported 5.47, estimated 5.48. All right, it was right on cue. Let's see here. All right. And, oh, wait, no. Why isn't that up? Yeah, that's annoying. Man, they were so flat the past 2 years, that kind of sucks. They were doing so good in 2020, 2021. But here you go. It's quarter 4. We didn't just report quarter 4. We just, right? Earnings. Yeah, we just reported quarter 1. Why aren't these up yet? I hate TradingView when it's slow like this. I guess we'll come back to that tomorrow, the financials on that. Either way, AMD, I like AMD as a long term. I think it obviously was extended there. But on this weekly here, we had the open close weekly there. Open close weekly here. It's kind of within a range here. That lower high is setting up there as well. Price is still trading within it. It hasn't, it blew that low this week, but from the previous week, but it's actually holding right now, which is a good sign. So again, always look at those weekly time frames, right? Is that low, right, from the previous 2 weeks, which is lining up right here with this price. Let's see if this week actually AMD can close up over this low here that it had, a week ago or so. Yeah, about a week ago. In this case, it was a 145.29, and then the low from the previous week was 145.63. Let's close over 145 this week. Maybe we get a bounce back week coming up. from its recent pivotal point here as well on AMD. You can see here it is beautifully respecting that 618 and that 50 level. So it's trading right where you want it to trade for a retracement. Beautiful retracement. Pulling this here, we have our, let me optimize this to 14, like we said. Yeah, the entire market is kind of flying right now with FOMC. I mean, where's gold? Hasn't moved much from the last time I looked at it. Not really. Still, yeah, it's recovering yesterday's loss so far. Same with Bitcoin and all that. All right, let me get back. Sorry. AMD. So AMD here, yeah, I would want to see it close up over 145 this week. It's trying to go green today, which is a good sign. But again, when price trades below that NeoCloud and rejects it, right? And this was going into earnings. Can't really predict earnings. I mean, you could try to, but even with good reports, it could dive if their outlook's bad. So 160 there was that nice reject. I just want to fill this gap. You have a gap to fill now, right? You have a major gap to fill. If I take off regular trading hours here, look at this gap. So the gap takes you all the way back up to 158. So see if you can get that bounce back. But if it's above, this 147 somewhat level there, there's that gap where the imbalance is set here. We would have to full on fill it back to, there's that bearish NeoCloud, but that's without the data. So here on the daily though, that gap, yeah, that's pretty much what I'd be playing off of. See if it wants to set up. If not, it's bouncing off that 618 like we already discussed here. Going back to price action, let me go to the money flow profile. I've been liking this recently on stocks. I think it's quite interesting. Money flow profile 144. Look at that. Look at it getting bought even off of that. Let's see. Does that line up with like a 4-hour level? Which you can't really tell because of the. Let me see if I can get more rows. I'm not gonna spend the time on it. Oh, here. Let's do 500. There you go. Boom. So yeah, 144 here. Look at that. Maybe I go. Let's do 300. It gives you the range there. That's nice. Okay, yeah, 500 then. 500 look back would be through this trend here beautifully. Yeah, so 144 was high buy volume sitting there on the 4-hour alongside that daily as well. If you go back to the original look back of 200. Right there, boom. So, getting bought off that's a good sign with that massive retracement. So I would keep a close eye on it. Look how it fully extended as well. And it's starting to recover. It was starting to recover before the earnings. And today's already getting bought back. So let's see if we can fill that gap into next week, possibly. Or into this week. Go from there. Dude, that's nuts. Nuts. Big moves right now across the markets. All right, guys. We are sitting at... How many likes? How many likes are we sitting at here? Let me pull it up. Sitting at 102 likes, guys. We need to have 18 more likes, and we'll do a $300 giveaway on Friday, okay? Make sure you hit that like button if you want to have that giveaway on Friday. Next up on the Pepe wheel, what you got for us, brother? We got TRB. All right. Looked like BCH was going to win that one. Oh, jeez. TRB here. I'm going to go, yeah, default. Okay, cool. See, this is what I was talking about of how I hate, when these run and they just come like when on bad weeks, they just come back to like the ICO price. It's just, here's your ICO price, right? Or sorry, ICO price is down here. It's right back at it. It's literally, look at that. ICO price it bounced right off the ICO. I wish I knew currency trading, but anything with a chart is always interesting. I was trying to invest 1K when it was at 57K low, but my app wouldn't allow it. Raymond, just buy whenever, brother. If you're looking to invest in Bitcoin, just now's the time. Just do it. Just do it. Shout out Shia LaBeouf in that one. Okay. TRB ICO price is that line there, which is interesting. But look at it. That's the ICO price here. Right here, boom. There's your open on the on Binance. Look at it. Look at it beautifully treat this level. That's insane. So, honestly, that's what I'd be watching. ICO price lining up. Bounces twice. Look at the 4-hour here. Look at this. Look at that. think it would be one of the best buys you could have ever had. So there you go. You can buy it back at the ICO price if you want it. But again, that's depending on if you want to invest for the long term. Okay? When you buy dips, it's all about long-term plays. It has nothing to do with trades. I would not suggest trading that way. But in this case, we are in bear structure here on that 4 hour. If it's going to obey 52, honestly, if it's going to obey 52.60, then we would consider breaking potentially this level that we just marked off. Now, if I dive into a daily now, you can see here, yet again, this was a bear flag that did get broken. So long as there's higher lows and higher highs forming, it is a bear flag after an impulse. It went up, tried to fill some imbalance, and just dump right back down. Oscillator here is still in a very significant downtrend. There is a potential of a higher low to be formed on the oscillator, which would indicate some divergence if price does break this level. But again, I'm not going to be looking for a setup or a reversal on TRB until it gets over 60. It's going to have to clear that 60. Give me something like that. Give me something to hope for on the oscillator as well, and we'll go from there. I mean, you can even see here on the price action concepts. Let me, oh, it's already optimized. Optimized 14. This thing was well trading below that Neo cloud. Always strong trends when that's happening. Go to that 4 hour here. Similar situation. Let me optimize it as well. Again, we're in a bearish Neo cloud. We watch those bearish signals here. The volume. See, this is the difference too. When you get these lower volume ones that randomly have volume spikes, right? It's like the price action is very awkward. So this did retest Neo, come back down, and it was trading below it as well. But again, I need to get out of this funk, right? This is in a weird spot. It you know, bouncing off that weekly level, but this is a weird spot. It's gonna have to get up through 60 and actually trend properly, and even on the higher time frame to give us some type of actual movements. But overall, in this case right now, would still be bearish on TRB. See if it wants to break this low, give us that bullish divergence potentially on the daily, and you'll go from there. But it gapping from that Neo there is pretty aggressive. So we'll see what it ends up doing, to be honest. We'll see what it ends up doing. All right, let's keep going. That's TRB for you. This is potentially, you know, if again, good value, like we said, right off this weekly level and ICO price. You get the same price. I mean, a lot of times you'd want that. Let's go. Let's keep going. Hi, all. How do you qualify? Oh. Josh, is tuned in on Friday, man. Make sure you're here on Friday. But if you want a better chance, Josh, if you want a better chance to win, you, for one, can join the Huddle Gang. It's literally $1, and you get some cool badges as well as emotes. But also, you get 5 entries versus 1. But also, Pepe, seriously? We do have a top 10 viewer giveaway. So if you do tune in every day, you get those Bitcoin predictions in. Stop! All right, one more time, buddy. One more time. We're going to have a problem. Yeah, man. He's sticking to the script. He always does. All right. Are you shy or something? Okay, BCH, dude. We have some beef sometimes. All right, BCH is what he landed on. I don't care what he has on now. Errors in the chat for Pepe. Hello, Bitcoin inside the production cost. What? Yo, what's up, Dylan? How you doing, man? Where are we at now on the stream likes? Guys, if you want to do that $300 giveaway on Friday, gotta hit those likes. We're at 107. Come on, man. We need literally we need 13 more. 13 more likes, guys. Smash it. Do $300. We will do a $300 giveaway on Friday. All right, let's keep going. All right, bet. BCH in the house. First off, signals and overlays, man. Killing it. All right, so what happens when we get that? When we get the shelf treatment? It's like I call it on the Neo. 2 signal breaks through the bullish Neo cloud. Get that shelf treatment, right? Get that shelf treatment. Breaks down. Here's your lower high on the oscillator with overflow. That lined up. That lower high happened here. So very nice lower breakdown on BCH. You know, we had a trade on BCH from the 430s to the 720s. That was massive. And now it's right back down, right? Nice little volume though. This volume here has been very good. Man. Okay. Hold on. We gotta just admire this beautiful. I mean, guys asked about, you know, bull flags. Look at this bull flag here. This is what you want to see in a bull flag. Low, higher, or higher, lower high, lower low, breaks beautifully, breakout, kind of retest that breakout point here. Here's your breakout wick. Retest it here. Absolutely rips. That's such a good move there. Awesome. Okay, tried to respect kind of this range here that set off these lows here, broke back down. I'm gonna probably be targeting 360 here. Still in bearish structure. The I mean the candles are red. The oscillator's bearish structure. I'd be targeting 358. That's that open close low here on that daily. Let's go to the weekly. Pub said I have 300 in Bitcoin. Dude, you just need to hold that for the next, I don't know, 5 years. Hold that for the next 5 years. Hold that until the next halving, to be honest. All right, wow. Weekly order block rejection up there beautifully. I forgot about that. 24% high volume order block happened there on the weekly. Rejected it right at that midway point. You know, we discussed that original trade either way around that area because of that weekly open close level right here off the order block at 681. That's gracious. My nose is itchy. All right. Yeah, we just completely demolished that move, which kind of sucks. But it coming back down here, 404 was that open close weekly low, which is interesting. Look at this. Open close weekly low, right? Okay, see? This thing opened at 402. This thing closed at 402. When I mark off that higher low level and we get a retracement, I can dive down to like a 4-hour time frame. And by golly, it bounced right off of it. I wonder why. It's literally just a weekly level, guys. Weekly level is the best. Weekly is the best. So that happened today. Or was it today or the other day? Yeah, it was today, literally right now. It tagged that level, bounced right off of it. This happened to be also a 39% high volume order block there. That's insane. Oscillator was also extended down here. This, again, would be a good value level if I were to want to invest in BCH. Again, I don't buy dips unless it's an investment play, meaning a few years. PUBG Nutty said, what is a good crypto or stock that I could make profit with $1,000? I mean, dude, honestly, anything. Powell doesn't see the stag or the inflation. Either way, man. 402 there, beautiful bounce, good value. Off 39% order block as well, extended.
You're listening to Dynatonic.
So it coming off of this, breaking down there, pretty clean, right? But overall, still bear structure on that daily. I would want to see this thing get out of this. It's gonna have to break 529. Obviously, that's a $100 move. Either way, though, at least get back over this change character at 445. To be a little bit more bullish on BCH. But again, if it's something you've been wanting to buy right now, it's not a terrible time from that weekly level like we just discussed. Go from there, see where it ends up. If it were to dip even lower, I'm going to be targeting 300 on the nose from this pivotal point and this higher volume down here. Yeah, it's just like, look at that. This area down here, 300. For now, though, it's lined up right where that block is, too. So we'll keep an eye on it. This area is high volume. BCH, so massive move there. Weekly open close rejection up there. Can't get better than that. Pub, you're doing the right thing, man. Raj said, am I the creator of all the indicators that we use? I'm not the creator, but I am part of the team that does. Part of the team, brother. Dude, PUBG, just keep doing the same thing, man. That's all I do for Bitcoin. I just put in money every week, and then I don't look at it. Investment strategy 101, easy peasy. Okay, Pepe, the backhand worked. Let's go to H bar. Guys, who's keeping me updated on my time? 135. Okay. We're getting there. All right, what are our likes at now? Did we hit it? We're very close. We're getting close, guys. So right now we are sitting at... Wait, no, we might have hit it. No, we didn't. Not yet. I'm done. We're sitting at 112. We need 8 more likes, okay? We need 8 more likes, and we'll do a $300 giveaway on Friday, okay? All right, let's keep going. H-bar.
Who's your daddy?
Okay, so, guys, I mean, we have this weekly level, right? I can mark it here, but also coming from here, right? This pivotal point here, this area here, crazy reaction. Right? There's your first pivotal weekly open close high there. First pivotal weekly open close high there. Let's go to the daily. I mean, I don't know how many times we have to explain the weekly levels, how important they are. That was awesome. I don't know. That line was already plotted there from what we went over it a million times before. From that today, 16% move today. That's crazy. Okay, so we discussed the fake news that came out about this, but I like that it's having finally a bullish reaction somewhere. Now that we have this bullish reaction, now that we have, okay, I got you. Okay, pump, cool. Now that we have this bullish reaction, if we get that turning point, it would actually end up being one of our setups, and we will probably end up playing it. So stay tuned for that. If you get a bullish turning point, it'll probably happen tomorrow. If today closes like it is today, we'll probably. Hey, thanks, Raj. Appreciate that. More than likely, yet again, weekly level coming into play. So if it goes like this next day, we'll probably get that bullish setup, and we can play it accordingly off of that. So we'll keep an eye on it. But keep an eye on H-bar here to see if it does want to set up. Same thing with crude oil, right? All we said was when it sets up, right, we just wait until it confirms that there's an entry. That's what we waited on crude oil for the daily chart, right? This crude oil daily, we're still in this, we just exited half our position. All we had to wait on was for this turning point to print, and it printed yesterday. And today we had one of the craziest sell-offs on oil, which is insane. So great job if you reported that. But all it takes was the patience for that setup to occur, right? Setup occurred. We ended up taking the position, and so far has played out tremendously. So great job on the, what's the Fed rate? It's just the same, man. Hasn't changed. Unchanged. But yeah. Comes right back off it. Beautiful exit as well below right at 79, which we discussed from that previous BOS from just high volume highs there. But same thing with H-bar. Waiting for that bullish turning point to occur right there. That's all we have to wait for. If that prints, then we'll end up playing it, and we'll see. Obviously, crude oil is going to move a little bit better in our direction than like H-bar, which is like a, half the volume probably of freaking crude oil, but it's, it still has our generalized setup. So we'll keep an eye on it once and see if it actually plays out or not. H-bar right now, though, looks good. Target, though, if we were to take a trade on, let's go to the weekly. Target, first off, I'm going to be targeting 1159, 1160. So you make profit when red candles go down, or is it where you make? No, you can. We shorted crude oil. We had a short on crude oil. You can trade either direction. All right, so those would be my two upside targets if we actually get a setup on H-bar. It would be 1153, and then it would be 1261. So pay attention on that. Those would be those targets there. We'll go accordingly to that. But yeah, all you have to do is wait for that confirmation. It's the biggest thing. Just wait for confirmation. Let's wait for that turning point to happen. It'd probably happen tomorrow if it did. JTR, the same pump. Different time zones have different FEGs. How can we tackle that? What do you mean? Someone that is still waiting to buy Bitcoin at 1,000 to buy. Yeah, no. The guy said, I hope to buy him at 30K. Yeah, I really doubt it's going to hit 30K again. That's probably not going to happen. All right, let's keep going. Today's a weird day, my friends. Let's see if we can hit INJ or something. Come on. Yeah, okay. So we'll give you one more chance there, Pepe. I get it. There's only 3 on the board. Maybe you can hit one. You tried. All right, let's go over fetch. 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hours, etc. have different FEGs. Yes, they do. You can consider them on which time frame they're on. I mean, and if they're stacked, right? This FEG here on FET, guess what that lined up with? This previous low. Lined up with that previous low. Price came up, took out all those orders, and then ended up breaking back down. I mean, it just depends. Like, if you're trading a 4-hour FEG, then you trade 4-hour movement. You trade a daily FEG, you trade a daily movement. It just all comes down to how you're trading it. The amount of songs they have in this playlist are nuts. All right. Fetch. Yet another one that I absolutely love. I love this one. And we're starting to get into that good value again. Man, it's just, this thing is nuts. Let's go here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Oh, that's 200 bars. Interesting. All right. Up here, the volume is just so different. Okay. It's because there's just so much volume from before. Now, this thing, lower lows, lower highs, right? Yeah, King, it comes down, if you're going to trade a weekly FEG, you need to take a trade like you're trading a weekly chart. So, you know, you would wait a few weeks. I would wait like probably 2 months for the trade to play out, right? I'd be taking whatever my setup is within a weekly chart. If I'm going to be trading a 4-hour, I need to be trading via how many, like a 4-hour, you know, movement. The daily, I need to trade a daily move. I'm going to wait a few days for that trade to play out, right? It just comes down to time. Parasitty's watching from Turkey. Dude, that's awesome. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Guys, we are 1 like away. We are 1 like away. I love the 4-hour is. I think so many people look at the 4-hour. That's why it's so great. We are 1. There it is. Let's freaking go, guys. Great job, guys. We had 120 likes today. That means on Friday, we're going to be doing a $300 giveaway. So make sure you tune in on Friday for that $300 giveaway. Now, if you do want 5 entries to the $300 giveaway and not just 1, well, all you have to do is join the Huddle Gang. It's literally $1. If you have YouTube Premium, you can join for absolutely free. But on top of that, all you have to do is go to the YouTube channel. Just hit join or at the bottom of this live stream and hit join as well on YouTube. In order to get that those 5 extra entries, just join the Huddle Gang, guys. Appreciate you, and I'll see you on Friday. Let's keep going. JP is an NPC. Dude, he literally is. You hit it, brother. You hit it. All right. We said fetch. Yeah, so fetch here. What's interesting about fetch is it had such a mass volume recently, but look at what it's respecting. Here's your Fibonacci. Also respecting a very nice bullish imbalance there as well. Right off that 50% retracement, this is a very good spot to start considering where this might head next. If this thing's going to hold up over $2, guys, you know, $2 is not a bad buy in my opinion, I think, on fetch. But again, I can't give financial advice. You know the drill. If we were to be bullish, though, on fetch, I need to see this daily structure break. So this daily is going to have to get back over this. Get over 250. We head to the upside. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour here. I do want to see the, yeah, here you go. 4-hour volume sitting up here around 230-ish. Yeah, let's get up. Yeah, 230, 240 would be kind of that bullish structure change. This is ranging nicely, right? They're very small 4-hour trend there. Signals and overlays. Let me optimize it to 18, like it said in the dashboard. 18. Trading below that neocloud, it broke back up through it and tried to hold its ground, but never changed. Neocloud never changed. Still in that 4-hour bearish, or still in that daily bearish structure. Came down. This thing's trading well below the Neo, so I would still be more bearish than anything. But again, when it comes to dips, we buy for the long term, right? We don't trade the dips. Yo, Grumpy. Grumpy, welcome to the Hodl Gang, guys. Hodl Gang's in the chat for Grumpy. Appreciate you, brother. He just locked in 5 entries to every single $300 giveaway on Friday. Every giveaway, not just one. Every Friday he gets 5 entries, so long as he's a Hodl Gang member. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate you. All right. FET, though, getting up over that 250 up there would fully clear out and retest these levels as well. So that'd be pretty key there for FET to go retest those levels. So, yeah, watch that at the 250. Right now it's at a pretty good price at $2. This structure, too, it tried to go retest top of the neocloud and break out. Didn't happen. Broke back down, right? So it breaking down is blocked off neocloud. Still would be bearish as it's trading below the neocloud. So we'll see where it ends up from there. DJ Bitcoin indicators, price action concepts, and the oscillator matrix, and these signals and overlays, what you're seeing right now. Beautiful imbalance retest, but again, 250 is going to have to break for us to be bullish. Either way, though, $2 I think is pretty good value on FET, so we'll keep an eye on it off $2. So let's go, Hodl Gang. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, Pepe. It's a, look how excited he is. Pepe sibling. He's so excited. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill. Yeah, I know you got another sibling, but chill, man. If 1/I can't trade on a script that does not show volume data, is it advisable to analyze the... What? What are you asking? I don't know entirely what you're asking. All right, next up, guys, INJ. Guys, if you want me to go over your suggestions, make sure you tune in to the beginning of the stream, okay? The stream's almost over. We have literally 2 symbols left. And then I think Bitcoin predictions is coming up. We got Bitcoin predictions. It looks like it's going to be more today if it's still rolling. In 10 minutes. INJ, let's get it. Again, I think we went over this yesterday, but too many people were asking for it. Can I spell? Okay, where's mine? Oh, it's over here. Look at me. All right. Let's keep going. All right. So weekly candle bounced directly off that weekly high. Here's yet another one that... These are the ones you really want to do your research on. When you have these lower priced coins, right, that had an ICO price from a few years ago, they ripped, found a low, ripped to a new high, and now they're trying to retrace again. This is all good signs that, this might be a good project, right? Because it's continuously making higher highs. It's continuously trying to hold its own structure. Volume's been increasing. I can already see the volume difference in here. If I just pull this up there, you can see the amount of volume that has changed as well. But overall, great volume that has changed from the very beginning of this thing trading. So INJ, I would do my research on this and be like, okay, this could be a good buy. Either way, though, off of 20, that was the buy. $20 off of all I had to do to mark off a long-term buy for INJ was this previous weekly open close high that I had on this first massive run for an all-time high. Now, there, tagged it, hit a low of, 18. If for some reason you got 18, you're insane. But INJ right now, coming back down on this weekly, that's okay. Daily as well. It's finally broke down, but it retested this open close low down here at 23.23, it looks like. Money flow has flipped bullish here. I would want to see some bullish divergence, meaning that we need to see a bullish day close here soon. At least 2 bullish days potentially. If that does happen, could be a good spot here for bullish divergence. You got a higher low that would form on the outside. You got a lower, potential lower low. It's kind of a lower low, not really. It'd be kind of a double bottom. But in that case, it could create that pivotal move. But again, anywhere between 18 and 20, I really do like for a long-term play. If you do your own research and you want to invest in this thing, that's the good value I would probably buy off of. But if I was to trade this thing, I need to get over 30. If I'm going to do a trade on it, I need to get over 30. If we go to 4 hour, yeah, $30 is going to have to break. You could start off 26 maybe for that reversal setup, but $30 definitely going to have to break. But I do like how today's kind of driven some volume into the rest of the market. So INJ, though, again, that weekly chart is so nice. It's showing the growth that this thing, has. Meaning that, if I were to actually want to potentially buy this, which this one I would consider buying because of the growth it's had. I'm going to do my research, make sure I'm, set for a good long-term potential play, see how their future looks, and then buy at good key levels. It seems like under 25 so far looks good, but even if I can pick it up at 20, it'd be nice. All right. INJ off the board. Last but not least, we got Adam. Cut face. Do you stream at the same time every day? I stream every day between 1 and 2 Eastern. So, yeah, pretty much. It happens. I think the average time's like 1:30 Eastern. Yo, comment is just go to... Yeah, just do the data... Just do the data on the futures. I mean, just because SPX and those doesn't show it exactly, you can just analyze the NASDAQ future volume. Just use the NQ. I always use the futures to analyze if you're going to use volume. If you want volume, I always look at the NQ1 on here, and then the ES1. I mean, it's always gonna be the front running contract. And give you, it's just, yeah. If you want, if your strategy consists of volume or whatever. All right, let's keep going. What was the last one? Adam. Atom. Okay, so Adam is one of those I did break down. This is poopy. This is a poopy coin. I'm not a big fan of this one. This thing broke out, right? Rejected a very similar high that it's had. Yet again, this thing had growth, right? Don't get me wrong, it had growth and then didn't hold it. It just died off, and now it's just settled off where it previously was. We might as well be back in 2019, right? Might as well be back then. So long-term wise, this is one that I'd look at and be like, meh. It's like, I don't know. This is, not great. And the fact that it had a nice run up and then just got completely deleted its level. Yeah, then look at the ES and the NASDAQ. Those are going to give you the best idea. Or NQ, ES, YM, all those. Use the futures. Okay. Here's that Chach, bearish rejection already. This looks like, in my opinion, would want us to retest 7 at least. If you want to be bullish on Atom here. Okay, I got to make sure I keep an eye on time. We got 6 minutes. Got to be bullish on Atom here. I need to get back over double digits. Give me 10. I honestly would have seen 11.25 break. It'd be nice. It's trying to create somewhat of a reversal structure on the oscillator, but it's just not great. The price action is not great down here. I just, again, I don't like that it's almost right back to where it was, right? It's only 2x from where it started. $8. I think it opened at 475. Sitting at 836 right now. So never held those moves up. Yeah. If you were to be bullish on it, let's get, I would want a full-on weekly, long-term wise, 16, 14. Let me get up there again. Show me that. That'd be nice. Yo, Rumble. Yo, Cutface, bro. Dude, this man tuned in 2 days ago, I think, for the first time, and he just joined the Hodl Gang, dude. Let's go. Welcome to the Hodl Gang, brother. Appreciate you. Hopefully you continue to tune in, guys. But, man, Cutface just locked in 5 entries to every single $300 giveaway. So he has a way better odds to potentially win every Friday. Now, remember last week we had 3 winners, or 2 weeks ago we had 3 Hodl Gang winners. So again, it's very beneficial if you want to be have better odds to that giveaway. Now, I also respect, especially if you tune back in, don't just join the Hodl Gang because you just want those entries. It'd be awesome if you could just tune in and hang out with us. All right. So hopefully you do enjoy the stream, and I would consider joining if you do enjoy the stream. But we are live every day between 1 and 2 Eastern. But man, everybody, welcome Cutface Hodl Gangs in the chat. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right, let's go here. All right, what do we got? Bitcoin, we got 50. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes left. With the 4 minutes left, y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill. Come on, man. Guys, crude oil, one more time. Okay, our crude oil trade, we already cashed out half of our position. Now we're looking for that 77.50. Okay, we'll see if it gets down there by the end of this week. All right. Fantastic daily setup, dude. This thing down 77.50 would be dialed if we can get it. We'll see. Besides that, let's go to the, it's the only trade we're in right now. Let's go to the Bitcoin 1 second chart. I can't believe that. Okay, yeah, there you go. This is FOMC for you right here. Did Meta do the same thing? Yeah, Meta's holding. Let's go. Okay. Bitcoin. Let's go to the 1 second chart on Bitcoin and mess around until the time comes. 1 second. All right. I'm a whole grand member because I learned from you. That's the best way that I can get. I appreciate that, man. My computer's freezing right now. It's the 1 second. Yo, chill. That was weird. My trading views. Something was freezing. Let's try it again. Bitcoin 1 second right now is freeze city. Oh, it's the price action. Let me get rid of that. Oops. Yo, no, it's not. Bro, Bitcoin 1 second right now. Trading views freezing it. Oh my gosh. Can't do the 1 second. That's nuts. Okay, we gotta go back. We gotta go back to like 5 minutes. This is nuts. That is crazy. It won't move. We might not be able to do the 1 second here. All right, 3 minutes. The price we went with is 57,250. Right now, we're sitting more. Hell yeah, Mike. That's awesome. I'm glad you listen. You listen in at least, dude. This volatility is insane. The 1 second is so delayed. That's awesome. That's so funny. They targeted me directly. BK, come on. Oh man, I don't know if we'll try it one more time. Let's see what happens. 1 second chart. I swear to God, this thing just. I hear my computer fans jump on. Wait. Let's go. Yo, chill. This is insane. Let's go to let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Tether. Does it do it on the Tether? It doesn't do it on the Tether. Weird. All right, here we go. Doesn't do it on the Tether. 2 minutes left here. Oh, we almost actually got to set up out of the gate there. Weird. Who use on seconds? Dude, why is it every time I click the 1 second chart, people join for the first time? This is crazy volume for a 1 second chart. That's insane. Guys, if you ever see the 1 second chart, you are tuning in to the very end of the stream, by the way. We're waiting on the Bitcoin prediction. Guys, right now, Bitcoin predictions are sitting more. We got literally 45 seconds. Am I using yeah, I always use default settings. I always use default. Unless I need to change like the look. Will Bitcoin be coming to 50K? Not right now. I wouldn't predict 50K right now. We'll take it day by day. 52K would be that downside, the major downside target if we were to take any target. Guys, 20 seconds here on Bitcoin predictions. This is going to be close, my friends. The price with 57,250. This could be very close. It's sitting more right now. Barely. 7 seconds. Sitting at more. Sitting at more right now. 3 seconds. More. 2. More. More is the winner. More is the winner. Great job. If you put in your Bitcoin prediction earlier today as more, you are a winner. Great job, guys. I think this will actually we get a turning point here. Oh, no. My computer froze again. Oh, my gosh. Taking the long. Let's go. There's your... Dude. Dude, this price movements are nuts. Here's your range here. Which way is it going to break? Which way's the range gonna break here? But more is the winner, barely, dude. It's more. 2 hours hit, right when 2 hours hit on my end, it's more. Crypto Kid, you probably you're a little off. I was reading the 2 hour one. Barely more. Great job, guys. You said more, man. It barely hit. This range is gonna break to either side. Which one's gonna be? Boom. All right. 1 second. 1 second loss. Oh well. Okay. 2 hours. Yeah. All right. More was the winner. Great job. Let's see if we can get another 1 second trade in here, though. Where do you think gold will go? Dude, it's still in bearish structure right now on gold. Still in bearish structure. I'm watching the 2 hour counter, man. My counter says 2 hours exactly. When I looked at that, I was watching it to a T. Watching my stream time counter. 1 hour ETH, what is that? No cuts would be positive. Reaction, no. It just depends, man. ETH was just chilling. ETH, oh wow. ETH dumped back down. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy. ETH did dump back down. It was only down 1% earlier, or 1.5%. Now it's down 3%. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This could be our bullish setup. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, daddy. Now. Turning point now. Turning point now. Turning point now. Turning point now. There it is. Boom. We're in. We're locked in now. We're locked in now. Let's get that breakout up here. Keep it going. No. Guys, this is the end of the stream. Really appreciate you being here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the end screen while we're live on this trade. See if we hit while we go through our spiel. But Cocoa Nuts, welcome. Dude, that's a heck of a name. I love that name. Cocoa Nuts in the house. I appreciate you tuning in. All right, guys. Besides that, if you want to be updated with everything going on in the market, make sure you follow our Twitter at LuxAlgo. Just go to Twitter, and you'll see here we keep you updated with everything going on. As you know, we just had the idea of no rate cuts right now. Staying up, we post funny memes sometimes. You don't know the drill. Let me go back. Make sure we're not missing up. But follow the Twitter, guys. You can stay up to date. Just put your notification bell on as well to stay up to date with everything going on in the market. We also give really good analysis on there with our Twitter team besides market updates. But crypto, forex, stocks, whatever you follow, whatever you do, we go over it on the Twitter every day, all day. Okay? So you will be up to date with everything going on. Besides that, guys, make sure you join the Discord. It is absolutely free. We do a separate stream on Discord. With our community manager, Mickey. He goes over the indicators a lot more. I keep forgetting I need to dodge out of the way there. He goes over the indicators a lot more and talks and answers questions within the Discord. So make sure you do join that Discord. Would very much appreciate it. Let me just move this over. There you go. If you do join the Discord, that'd be awesome. Besides that, guys, we aren't going to be streaming tomorrow. No, don't go hit my stop. We are going to be streaming tomorrow. Got a charity event. We are going to be streaming on Friday, though, and doing the $300 giveaway on Friday. So make sure you're a part of that $300 giveaway on Friday. You tune in between 1 and 2 Eastern. I'll be wait a second. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Friday. I'm about to say, I'm just going through my normal spiel. I'm not used to it. On Friday, let me think. Okay, cool. Friday, we're going to be going live at 12 Eastern. I'm going live an hour earlier, okay, than normal. 12 Eastern on Friday. Be there, okay? That way we're done. I'm done by 1 Eastern, or done by 1 Central, which would be 2 Eastern. So 12 Eastern on Friday, $300 giveaway. Write it down right now before we get off stream here. No stream tomorrow. But Friday, 12 Eastern, an hour earlier than normal. Get ready. I'll post the scheduled thing earlier, okay? No stream tomorrow, sadly. I'm sorry. But I have a charity event at 11. No family dinner. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys are going to miss me. Oh. It'll be near and dear to my heart when I'm at this event. Which I'm streaming with you guys. Friday, the reason we're streaming earlier too is because I do have something going on later, but I'm not going to miss 2 days. Like I said, guys, in the summer, I am busier. We usually have more going on in the summer. But again, I'm going to try everything in my power to never miss 2 days in a week. It's going to be, at least if it's anything, it's going to be 1 day so I can get that done, and then I'll be back the following day. But I'll try not, if anything, what's going to probably happen the rest of this summer right now is going to be, sometimes we'll do giveaways on Thursdays, and sometimes we'll do giveaways on Fridays. Come on, Bitcoin. Hit that TP. Go. Hit it. Come on, brother. Come on. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Lock it in. Close it out. Let's get it. We had what? What do we have there? What do we have there? Well, I mean, we're freaking killing it on this crude oil trade. But we had, the last one was 13. We just locked in 19. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Huddle Gang's in the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. Great work. Great work. Let's get it. What are your active trades on Bitcoin? I don't know. That's just, we do it for fun on the 1 second chart. We just have a real trade on crude oil right now. That's the only one that we have a real trade on. But guys, besides that, give some points. I want to goodness gracious. Besides that, yeah, 12 Eastern on Friday, $300 giveaway. We'll see you guys there. Like I said, though, I'll try not to ever miss more than 2 days in a week. It'll only be one, especially in the summer. And if anything, the giveaways might move from a Friday to a Thursday. Okay, so that'd be the only other thing. So appreciate you guys. Bot was working in the other chat. We had it out earlier for the predictions, but guys, appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a great rest of your day. And then, man, let's hope we get that bounce back. Let's get that 60K close. Let's get that 60K close. It'd be nice. Let me turn this music off. Get our last ending screen music. Did I miss anything? 12 Eastern Friday. Did I miss anything? Let's try fib settings. So much BS. What's the fib setting? I like the 618 and then 618, 5 and 382. There's only ones, and then you can do the same on an extended thing. Yeah, my PC almost crashed because of the 1 second chart. I don't think I missed anything besides that. Appreciate you all being here. Great job on the crude oil setup so far. We'll see if we can get a setup on what's it called? On H bar? Was it H bar? H bar, yeah. See if we can get a setup on H bar going into tomorrow potentially. Okay. Make sure you look for the turning point happening on the daily time frame. Maybe we get to move back into 11 or 12 cents. Okay. Did we do gold? Yeah, we went over gold earlier. We always go over gold at the beginning of the stream, guys. Besides that, Moore was barely the winner today on the Bitcoin prediction, so congrats on that. Friday will be the last day we take predictions, and then on Monday we'll do our giveaway again for the top 10 viewers. Right now, top 10 viewer list. Our boy Crypto Kid in first at 233 points. We got loyalty. It's like loyalty almost. At 220. We got Marlin in third at 212. Sniper Paul 211 in fourth. Fam 207 in fifth. RP Hizzle up there at 204 as well. Tom with a 128. Land Crypto 125. Dame, you have a chance, brother. 120. I don't know what you put in today. Did Dame put in more today? Let's see. Dame with the less today. Sorry, Dame. Errors in chat for Dame. Missing that one. Yikes. Who else said less today? That normally is killing it. Jeffrey Lopez. Goodness gracious. I'm glad his last name's Lopez. VLEX, man. Land Crypto with the less today. Come on, man. Land Crypto, one of our leaders with the less today. Come on. All right, guys. I think that's it. Follow Twitter. I love you. I'll see you on Friday, 12 Eastern. No, hour earlier. Just continue to think hour earlier. Look on the YouTube channel for the scheduled stream as well. Okay, just look for it earlier on Friday. All right, I'll see you then. Have a great Thursday. Hopefully Bitcoin bounces back over 60K when we go rock hard on and we go crazy on Friday. I don't know why the hell I just said that. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see you guys. Where's the guy that goes, hey, yo? All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. God, take it.
Who's your daddy?